Sharon, our good friend from Waukesha, Wisconsin, writes back in. Hello, Joe, Big Al, and Andy. I was interested in your thoughts on the role of the stable value fund in my retirement portfolio. I wonder if Sharon just kind of sits around and all of a sudden thinks, stable value fund. You know what? I think I'm going to email Big Al to Joe.
She saw some kind of internet ad. Ooh, that's a good one.
Well, just retired on 12/31, and my 401k plan offers a stable value fund. It pays 0 fees, and with the fund, purchase fee, redemption fee, 12B1 fee equals none. Returns have been 6.71% since inception. In 1997, 0.5% return for the last 1, 3, 5, and 10 years. Okay.
Is that 0.5 or I guess, or is it 5%?
5%?
Is that a period?
I don't know what that is, but maybe.
It's either 5% or 0.5.
I think it's 5% because I think the period actually goes with the end of the sentence.
Yeah,
before.
that's what I'm thinking.
1997.
Yeah. I believe it's 5.
Yeah.
I just retired and plan to roll my 401k into an IRA. However, I'm planning to leave some money in the stable value fund with my existing 401k. Would it be wrong to think of the money in the stable value fund as part of an overall bond allocation with a historical 5% rate of return? What is wrong in making this asset a major part of my bond portfolio? I currently have 60 stock, 40% bond. Do you have any guideline on percentage of the overall retirement portfolio to exist within a stable value fund within my 401k? So, what do you think about stable value fund? How many times are you going to say stable value fund?
Wants to make sure we don't mess it up.
Got it. It seems like this fund could also serve as an emergency safety net while still getting returns in the market. Thoughts? Thanks for all you do. Sharon, Waukesha.
Yep.
Stable value for 5% return, Al. That's a pretty decent return.
That's almost hard to believe, but I'm not going to question it. It seems it's a great return if that's real.
All right. In general, the stable value fund is basically a wrapper of bonds, right? It's a bond portfolio, and then there's like an insurance wrapper around it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a mutual fund of bonds. So it is a bond, so you can count it as a bond in your portfolio. It just has insurance in there so that you can't lose principal, which in general tends to lower the rate of return because
there's a cost
you're
of
paying
insurance
for insurance inside this mutual fund.
Right. I remember a long time ago that we were using some of these funds, but I don't know if it was stable value, but there was another type of like floating rate. That's what it was.
Okay.
Well, floating rate funds.
Got it.
That you could get a little bit of a kicker in the overall return that was supposed to be, safe. But a 5% rate of return, if you take a look at bond yields right now, I mean, they're pretty low.
Yeah, they're going to be closer to 2.
Right.
Or less.
So, I mean, if this, I have no idea what Sharon's stable value fund is made up of. It's in her 401k plan. There's multiple types of stable value
different funds, and they're all a little different. But the idea is the investment itself. Think of it as like a mutual fund that goes out and buys bonds, and so you got a portfolio of bonds, right, in your mutual fund. And then there's insurance, so that if the bonds go down in value, you don't lose money. I think that's the idea behind this type of fund.
So, I don't know. Do you see any harm with her?
No, especially if it's making 5% and it's got guaranteed no loss of principal. It seems a little too good to be true. So I guess, Sharon, maybe I would just check your facts to make sure this is really true.
Are you prepared for retirement? Schedule a free financial assessment with an experienced financial professional right online at purefinancial.com.